Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, welcome back everybody to now. Yes, cranberry juice and, instead of coffee and art in the afternoon. My throat was so dry and parched, I had to get something cold. So, yeah, too much talk, not enough art. So we just did a color book page in the Curiosity Shop, which I made into a separate video. We did some Happy Meal video, and now we all went to get something to drink. Okay. I was talking about my Tim Holtz cards. That's not them in this book. I know they're here somewhere. Is it in this port little? Ah, we found them. Okay. So I'll show these again. So we were talking about Tim Holtz and getting into the color books. And somebody said he's going to be in the Somerset studio. Yes, I'll show the urgent first class, Carla. Hang on, girl. Hang on. Hang on, girl. So a few years ago, I don't even know how many years ago it was. Oh, I got some other things in here too. Oh, wait, these aren't them. Where are they? I have the pictures. Where are, this is other cards in here. Hang on, guys. This is not it either. What do I do with them? I may not be showing them because they're not in this book. They're not in this book. What book are they in? What did I do with those things? I don't know what I did with my Timmy cards. Looking. I thought they were on the shelf. Hang on, let me roll back over here. Did I put them in here? Oh. Hang on, guys. I got another little handmade portfolio thing. And they're not in here. Well, I don't know what I did with them. I thought they were up here. Seriously, I'm gonna be on the shelf then. That might have to be for another day. Because I don't remember where I put them. In this journal? No. Alright guys, sorry. I can't show you my Timmy cards. Christmas tags. Because I don't know where they are. So we'll do that another time. So let me just leave these out so you can see them when I find them. Okay, I'll look for them later. Okay, so now we're going on to Nick Bantock because I can't find that. All right. So, make a couple trips here. All right. So we'll do a little Nick Bantock talk. I wish I could find him to show you guys. I seriously just don't know where I put them. I thought they were in that little rubber banded portfolio, but apparently not. All right, I'll look again in a minute. All right, so Nick Bantock. First off, here is his biography called The Artful Dodger. And I'm not really going to show them go through every book because except for someone wanted to see Urgent Second Class. We'll look at that one. But this one is, it's a, like, you know, it's a big, thick book. You know, about, what is this, about a maybe 11 by 11, something like that. And it's his biography. Right? It's his biography, how he started, book illustrator, book cover illustrator. So, yeah. Pay attention, Sarah. But, yeah, I got this as soon as it came out. I will try to tell you guys the copyright desk. This came out in 2002. I think I was at the bookstore the day it came out. I love me some Nick Bantock. Okay. This is the other, this is the newest one that I have by him. It's called The Trickster's Hat. A Mischievous Apprenticeship in Creativity. And we have done a couple of projects out of this, but the projects are so time consuming and in depth except for maybe a couple, that it is very, it's hard to do this on stream because especially if you go through and try to do the project like without overthinking it, I can't do that without some planning as far as pulling out supplies go to do the projects here. But we did do a couple of these. Now I don't know that they're, I don't think they're on YouTube. It was before, well, I don't know. Let's see, what year was this? This came out in, all right, where's the date? 2014. So it might have been just right on the cusp of when I started uploading. I know I've shown the book. But I don't know that we've done any projects in it. But I did read the intro, and it's very cool. Where to start. Let me just, where's the intro to it? It wasn't right then. Let's see. I read his little intro to it. There's the project start, but it talks about where he's going with this. Why can't, is it on the back? Well, I'll just read the back cover real quick. The act of creating art in all its forms offers us a path to our souls, but the path can be confusing and getting lost along the way is inevitable. However, maybe that's the point. In The Trickster's Hat, best-selling author of the Griffin and Sabine trilogy, Nick Bantock invites you to lose yourself in order to become a better creator. Inspired by Nick's popular and mischievous workshops, the book's 49 perceptive exercises will encourage you to forget your destination while you meander through the wondrous world that awaits you in the periphery of your mind's eye. If you're willing to be led hither and thither and down unlikely paths by a fellow of dubious reputation, if you're prepared to keep a sense of humor and not be fazed when he plucks the unexpected out of a mischievous stuffed hat, if you're ready to zigzag, detour, and wander in search of a better understanding of your artistic core, then let the trickster be your guide. That's that one. And that's the newest one I have. Okay, so the Griffin and Sabine, I'm obviously not going to read them all, but here are the 5 of the, and they're probably not in any order right here. Let's see. Yeah, they're probably not in order, but let me just wait, let me move some because I'm going to bump into the camera. Let's move some space. So the Griffin and Sabine series are letters written between Griffin and Sabine. And they're come out like in 1990 or something like that. This one's 93. Let's see if I can get them in order, because it's been a long time since I don't remember which order it is. This one's 2002. This one, and they're each one with these are $20 when they came out. 2001. So that's this one. Here's Sabine's notebook, and here's Griffin and Sabine. So let's see. 1992. And Griffin and Sabine, this one would be 1991. So here we go. Here's the, and then I got the Forgetting Room. So, okay, I need to get the newest Nick Bantock books. Only have 13. Okay, well, I'm going to show you these here, and I think, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said he's coming out with a new one. A new in the series. I don't know if that was true. I just, he doesn't talk much online. You got to kind of hunt around for his comments. Yeah, I have the stamp pads, and I don't have any rubber stamps. But anyway, so it's the extraordinary correspondence, right? So in the book, which you can imagine how much this cost to put together, with tip-ins, letters. All this throughout the book, right? So yeah, but those are the Griffin and Sabine, series. So I just brought those out just to show you. The Forgetting Room was it's another story with more and I don't remember the whole story in this one, guys. It's been years since I've read them. This one was 1997. So you're looking at 20 years, right? This is the other newest one next to his biography and The Trickster's Hat. The Trickster's Hat's the newest one that I know of. There are 6, and the new one is Pharaoh's Gate. Okay. See, I didn't even know about the new one, Carla. I knew there was going to be a new one. I didn't know there was a new one out. Okay. So is this the one you're wanting to see, though? Is Urgent Second Class. This is where he talks about creating curious collage, dubious documents, and other art from ephemera. Okay. So he is kind of like how he does his collage stuff. I don't know if am I moving here, guys? Am I froze? Let me get a sip of juice here and see if the chat rolls. Okay, there it goes. Okay. So he shows how he makes his own. This is 2004. He makes his own faux postage, and that used to be a thing. Like back in the rubber stamp days, especially, making faux postage and mail art, making your own mail art was really a thing. Just like later, all the other, scrapbooking and rubber stamping and, all the other things. But back when we did mail art back in the day, and I have some old books on mail art. So these are the contents. There's an intro. Faux mail, dubious documents, maps, engravings, money. He would make up faux money for faux countries. Photograph stamps, books and magazines, commercial ephemera, postcards, rubber stamps, photocopies, drawings, handwriting and type, games, and collage. So that's the topics. I'm so desperate to watch you, but I'm missing so much. I'm recording, Leah. I'm recording. Okay, let me just read a little bit here on the intro. Imagine a young woman sitting in the accounts payable department of an Italian trading office in 1910. The afternoon is dragging interminably. She drifts into a reverie and starts to doodle on the invoice in front of her. Like many educated people of the time, she can draw with reasonable competence. She sketches the faces of her co-workers as she remembers them at a recent New Year's fancy dress party. The result of this graphic detour is a fascinating mixture of period commerce and art. It is important that she never actually put pencil to paper, and that it is you or I who decides to act out her part for her. Is the invoice worth less because we have created a fiction over a fact? Surely what matters is the degree of poignant emotion evoked by the resolute piece of paper. I love the idea of creativity that honors the effects of time and makes mischief with history. Growing up in a society where hard, cold, and shiny are often highly valued, I find myself gravitating toward the opposite. Snow-blinded by bleached white paper, I crave smoky patina and shadowy aged surfaces. Urgent Second Class is a handbook for those who wish to learn how to embellish and tamper with old documents, envelopes, and other ephemeral scraps. Its intended purpose is to bring into focus an art form that has barely been identified, let alone described. I hope this volume begins to remedy that lapse, as well as encourage and stimulate innate creativity. The techniques involved in altering found material to create curiosities like faux mail, dubious documents, and other anomalies found in this book are legion. A volume of this moderate size, however, cannot cover them all, and instead offers a sample of the ways in which ephemera can be expanded upon. Okay, so, and he goes on to talk about the different things that he uses, and see, he makes all his own, like in Griffin and Sabine, like, all the faux postage and letters and all this. I mean, look, like faux postcards and maps and stamps and all that. So if you have any questions, just ask them. Kind of just going along here. So then his first thing is faux mail, and this is all different. This is his faux mail, and this is what reminded me of Bonnie's necklace that she sent with the lizard and that. Look, let me show you. Look at this necklace that Bonnie sent. Look at the lizard, and this is that poured. What's it called again? If Bonnie's still here, that poured acrylic medium over the top of. Look, there's like a map and that lizard and a little star. It just so reminded me of Nick Bantock. I loved it. I forgot Bonnie. I used to know. I don't remember. I haven't read his biography since it came out. You can look it up. I'm sure Wikipedia could tell you if you want to know, like right this second. You know. And then dubious documents, passports, and I mean, all this is stuff he does. He made this up. It's all fake passports and documents, and here's maps, faux worlds, how he makes them, what he does with them, engravings. He's Canadian, Gene. I know he teaches classes, but they're like really sporadic. I mean, I don't know. I don't see him around online. You have to really go look him up. I mean, I follow him, I think, on Facebook and wherever, but I don't see him much. Faux money. Just makes his faux money to go with his faux worlds. Feed by faux. Photographs. Now I'm going to make sure, because sometimes I'll have a nude, I don't want to, we can't show any nudity on Ustream. I know, exactly, New York Crafter. So I'm peeking ahead just to make sure. And then stamps. And this was what was big in the mail art world, was doing your own faux postage. And I think I still have a punch and I don't know, what you can make your faux postage with. Of course, now you got your, uh, my silhouette cameo, and I could probably make, all that. Was steampunk real or? Well, it was like the Victorian. I think it really kind of started with Jules Verne and that kind of Victorian science fiction. Trina is what steampunk. And now it's I don't want to call it a trend. And it's kind of, it's kind of past. I mean, there's still, even in Atlanta area, they have, I guess, still steampunk. I don't know if it's really its own convention, but there's a lot of people that still do it. Yeah, he makes them or alters them. Sometimes he'll find things and alter them. But I don't really remember. I haven't read this book since, 2000? What did I say it was when it came out? But he'll take bits. He'll take bits and turn them into, let's see what this is. These were matchbooks. Okay, here's where he has commercial ephemera, where he uses the commercial stuff. Like these are old matchbooks. Match boxes, little matches. Um, Okay. All right, so I guess he might have either taken some ideas. Let me just read what it says. The drawings of these vegetables are so fresh, it's hard to believe the seeds wouldn't still be growing, wouldn't grow a plump specimen or two. With a little dexterity, titles can be switched and cross pollinated can be achieved. So, like here, look, those are like carrot tops and beans. Here's like look beans and they're turnips, carrots with the word squash. So you see that's a squash and he has beet. So he'll mix it up, you know. It's kind of fun to go back through this because it's been a while. Here's postcards that he makes. Vintage postcards. And then here's his rubber stamps, which somebody in the chat said they have some of his rubber stamps. I don't have any of his rubber stamps. So it looks like he's stamped over these faux postage. See, like you can really see it right there. One of his stamps over a stamp. Stamping over stamp. Bye, Terry. See you in the box. I sure wish I had my collection of matchbooks and boxes. You know, it's funny. I see those all the time, like at flea markets. Well, not real recent, but, you know, I used to see them a lot. You know, you could find them for real cheap. Now, I don't know anymore. But here's like where he has stamped a black, it's like one of his giraffes over this, and then here it is in color. So you can see how he used it to make a postage here, a postcard there. What's the update from Jean? I missed the update from Jean. I missed something, Sassy. You still streaming today? Photocopies. Drawings. Now remember, he started out as a book artist. I mean, a book cover, you know, doing book covers. Thanks, Grammy. Handwriting and type. So yeah, I hope that kind of got your curiosity. Some old vintage bingo, vintage playing cards. Yeah, you can just take a vintage bingo card and turn it into something, you know. Well, we've all done a little bit of all of it. So urgent second class. So I hope that, Sarah, you enjoyed the little look through. Nick was born and grew up in London, but works and lives in British Columbia now. Okay. Thanks, Jean. Yeah, no, I mean, he had classes there for, you know, I'd see people talking about taking a class every now and then, like once every couple of years he'd do a workshop. But I think you had to go to him. I don't think, and I mean, I've seen him travel like to Italy or something, but I think you have to go to him to take his workshops. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to be able to find, because I don't remember where I put them. I think the last time I tried to find them, I said, okay, I'm going to put my Tim Holtz cards handy so I don't lose them. And then I can't find them now. Let's see. Let me just take a quick peruse up here. Because I know just certain places I would not put them. Like I wouldn't put them so high up on the shelf I couldn't even reach them. But they're not here with my molies either. Let's see. Take one last look here on this short shelf. if I would have lost them once before. But guys, I don't know where I could have put them. So I might just have to show them another day. No, that's not them. So many things look like it could be them. But I don't know where I put them. Oh well, we'll show them another day. Yeah, I was going to show my Tim Holtz tags when he did a... see, this is the size of them. This is one that I started. This was the size I did of them. And Tim Holtz would do his tags, but you can't really tell because from a photograph. I have pictures of all my tags, but I have pictures of them all, but it's not the same as seeing them. I don't know where I could have put them, guys. It's really disturbing where I could have put them. Huh. Anyway, I'll look for them. Because I couldn't, I didn't have the stuff, so I drew them. Like that's all color pencil. I don't know where it could be. I don't know where it could be, guys. I really don't. Oh well, I'll try to find them. So any more questions or anything, guys? I'll let you go. I'm gonna have to look for those. It's bugging me. Stuff he uses to sell and trade. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to show you that I didn't have all the stuff to do this tag, so I just drew them in colored pencil. But I can't find the tags. So 12 tags of Christmas. Seriously, guys? Seriously? Oh, where are they? They can't be too far. They're right here. All right, I'm going to climb up on my chair for one last look. Ugh. Yeah. I bet I put them in some kind of a portfolio. I put them in a portfolio and now I can't find which one. That's probably what it is. Did you know I have so many art journals? Okay, I guess we'll go then. Guess we'll go. Any other questions, guys? No questions? No comments? So I guess we will head out. And thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Hope y'all had a good time. We had fun coloring in the book. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.